Οκ, για να δούμε τώρα αυτή τη φορά άμα επιβιώσω. Μπορεί και να φταίει το Streamlabs, μπορεί να φταίει που χρησιμοποιώ για live stream. Το άλλαξα πάλι στο OBS τώρα. Αλλά άμα ξαναπέσει πάλι δηλαδή το live stream, μπορεί και να φταίει μάλλον το YouTube. Θα δούμε. Για να δω άμα ζήσω πάλι. Οκ, πάμε ξανά εδώ που μείναμε. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I will trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelette. You may not be wrong. Οκ, τώρα τι άλλο έχω να ψάξω? Δεν έχω κάτι άλλο να κάνω, οπότε ίσως να τους μιλήσω. Fancy a poem? Can I get a poem about space? How about a poem? A poem about trains! Locomotive emotion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait, there's my lotion. Oh thanks. Καλησπέρα και σένα, good up. Το πω σωστά, anyway. I actually really like that one. Huh. Can I take your order? I have a poem about this. My starve so much bubble. Though I ignore the grumble tummy, for the eggs I receive are scrambled when asked for my eggs, sonny. Oh wow, we don't serve any eggs on the trade though. My talent wasted on you a lot. Did you break me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscate my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to break a knife on the train? Ήρθα να φέρει ένα πατάρε. Ρε τον Vector. I'm a man of authenticity tales. Without a knife I'm just a chef in a ketchup stain apron, not a butcher. Καλά εντάξει, δεν πειράζει. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I had the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of the road. Can I take your order? Oh yes, please, I'm starved. Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important. Then why would you show the menu to me? Come on, why would you tease him like that? I hear I thought I could trust you. You've made a fool of me. Look, JB, you've made him a fool. Come on, smooth this over. No, I'm not the fool. No, I'm the fool. Yeah. Smooth things over, but at what cost? Μπράβο σου ρε. Πού τραπέζι? Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Plush, νομίζω. Puts me right in the mood of read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. No, don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a rig for every time a murderer ruined my nap time. Δεν νομίζω ότι έχω κάτι άλλο να δω εδώ πέρα. Σκόλα. Check out our book club. Book of the month. Gone Gal. Για να δω, βιβλιοθήκη. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me, no time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Όλο ο Sonic είναι γέρος και δεν τον ξυπνάει τίποτα. Βέβαια, αφού είναι 35 χρόνια πέρασαν από τότε, ρε, που βγήκε το Sonic. Λογικά έβγαλε μουσια. Αρωτιέμαι, ο Sonic λες τώρα να τον έπιασε ο ύπνος εκεί πέρα, γιατί άμα κάθομαστε εμείς και κρίνουμε τον καθένα, αυτός θα έχει βαρεθεί τη ζωή του, ρε, να κάθεται εκεί να κάνει τον πεθαμένο. Well, I mean, a little big Woolhart. He's scavenging through all the books titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. And also books have fallen out of the floor and everything, but Every book on these shelves is an alphabetical order, but this one... τι είναι αυτό? The Mirage Express Manual. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express Manual is added to your inventory. Έχουμε κάτι άλλο να δω. Αυτός ο καθηγητής φρύδια, ρε! Εδώ πέρα είναι. Τέλεια, είναι και εδώ στο τρένο. Γιατί δεν λέμε για αυτή την κορνίζα που είναι από το Sonic Force ο χαρακτήρας. Μπορώ να πάω από εδώ. Shadows supposedly work through the library car before going into the saloon car. Ξεκλείδωτο είναι. When Shadow left the library car, he locked his door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow is locked, Shadow your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go to regular Vector SPO to find out what really happened. Okay, SPO. Βάλτσα από όχι! Είσαι ένοχος τώρα. So, the two of you don't believe us, eh? It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I will be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. GB and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles and if SPO really was reading in the library car. Ο Tails έχει ωραίο design. Ναι, είναι ωραίο design. Άσε τώρα άλλα ιδέα για live, να παίξει ένα live game του subscribe π.χ. Roblox. Roblox είναι ξεπερασμένο πλέον για μένα. Αλλά μπορώ να παίξω στο Minecraft, όπως έχω κάνει την προηγούμενη φορά. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need. Oh, that's easy, I got bored. What? I was entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine, the saloon car, so figure I'll go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then, that brings our attention to you. SPO Rouge entered the library car, found something and left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? Of course you was. Once SPO starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. Must have been a good read. Where was the book? SPO does own you that detective, let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you want to talk, I have a hunch of what the book might be. GB, could you help me out? Alright GB, what book do we think SPO may have been reading? Okay, αυτό το βιβλίο θα διάβασες σίγουρα. A manual you think SPO was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Να πάρει. Τι γίνεται, τι είναι αυτό, τι έχει εδώ. Wow, στο καλό. You both grasping, I knew it. We got it GB, let's try again. Ναι, πάμε να ξανασκεφτούμε πάλι. Πάσε ρε λεπίδες είναι αυτά. Οκ, 50. 62 στο 40. Ωραία, there are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. Αν κάνεις live με τους fans στο Minecraft, γίνεται να μας πεις νωρίτερα για να βάλω PS Plus. Αυτό εξαρτάται, πότε θα μπορέσω κι εγώ να κάνω ξανά live stream. Δεν κάνω συχνά live stream. Να είμαι ειλικρινής, οπότε... αυτό, άμα είναι, θα πω, αυτό ήταν ένα έκπληξη stream που έκανα τώρα. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail is normally like you, SPO. Hey now, I won't have you shooting my pal like this. I'm down, Vector, I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, SPO. A butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. Ha! I like trains, η έννοια. In that case, we like to ask you a few questions about the manual, GB, if you don't mind. Would you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? Έπρεπε να το διαβάσω! Έπρεπε να το διαβάσω τώρα. Πάμε 362. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms don't even they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself. Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like Espio aced a question, GB. Hit him with another one. Oh, okay, which page do I choose? 89! Why does the Mirage Express cancellation policy? No refunds, you will be charged, and no show fee. This does not apply if you are over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Ο conductor σίγουρα είναι 65. Ωραία προφορά για Έλληνας. Ευχαριστώ. Τα έχω μάθει μόνος μου. Last one, GB. Let's see if Espio can go 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? 402. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this, the train has an autopilot but it can access the full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Oh, did I pass your little test? No. I hate to say it, but no. I just go for you passed. I completed your test with this. All my efforts were only to please. But you joke at Jabe, said no to my face. Now wish you were a riddle with fleas. Did he just rhyme a curse at me? Τι είπε ρε? You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. And you both had the nerve to question my body like that. Though we want to be supportive folks who read, you have to admit though, reading the daytime a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But you answered all my questions so calmly, that's very impressive. No, I don't understand everyone's conscious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me read it after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Tales, τι έπαθες? Well, you definitely read through the manual, so suppose we... Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. To be? Always puts Mirdas on the spot. Think we should have a piece of evidence. Ναι, αυτό εδώ. Η κλειδαριά του Shadow. Shadow is locked. Please, pray tell what this has to do with anything. We're up, GB. Let's get our argument together. Ωραία λοιπόν. Πάμε να ξανασκεφτούμε. 50 rings! Το Sonic τώρα τρέχει γρήγορα εδώ. Πάση ρε. Καλά εντάξει το έχουμε ρε. 50 rings τι είναι? Ορίστε easy. 50 κρίκους. Ω, 60! Όχι, 65. Καλά τα πήγα. Μια χαρά. Okay, Shadow walked through the library car to get the saloon car where he set the original high score of the arcade machine. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It was the high score long. Rocks are natural gamers. Από ό,τι φαίνεται είμαστε κροκόδιλοι όλοι. Αν είμαστε gamers από φύση, είμαστε κροκόδιλοι. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioning nothing about Shadow's return. Και όλοι μέσω that Vector came back. Γεια σου και σένα Κυριάκη, καλώς ήρθες στο live stream. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully sitting reading his book for a good while at his spot. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car where he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another's Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You tell me the sound of doors open and unlocking would have caused you to look up? Well, you see, and says Espio's desperation here defended the argument that he was reading the diary time is easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment were you really the library car at all? Or how will Espio leave Shadow lock all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car? It's a mystery, my dear GB. One that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. The golden menu is fancy. I was so involved with my book I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car, honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you read it, how did you leave the library car? I wasn't. I didn't. Why does this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's on to something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting ready, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow is returned to the library car? What should I do? Τι να κάνω. Παιδιά, τι να κάνουμε, να κάνουμε defend τον Espio ή να πάμε στο Tails? Για πείτε μου. Νομίζω μπορώ να κάνω ένα poll εδώ. Για κάτσε να δω. Μήπως μπορώ να κάνω ένα poll? Ψηφοφορία. Νομίζω μπορώ να κάνω ψηφοφορία εδώ. Λοιπόν. Ωραία, μια στιγμή παιδιά. Λοιπόν, ώρα να ψηφίσουμε. Για να δούμε τι θα κάνουμε άραγε. Για να δούμε τι θέλετε να κάνουμε. Tails, Espio, 50-50% βλέπω. Βλέπουμε το Tails. Έχουμε κι άλλη ψήφο. Βλέπω έχουμε 60% για τον Tails, 40% για τον Espio. Defend Espio or join Tails, guys? Για να δούμε. Αυτό ήταν, οκ. Άρα η ψηφοφορία είναι να πάμε με το Tails. Οκ. 60% στο Tails και 40% Espio. Πάμε με το Tails. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's on to something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning and... τι έγινε? My favorite beloved employee, please protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the losses will be torturous. Don't allow such an old feeble to get sued. Okay. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails, we have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows a Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? Ο χάρτης ρε, ναι. Ωραία, now let's get my thoughts in order. Ωραία, ώρα να σκεφτούμε. Ευχαριστώ που με βλέπεις 5 χρόνια. Ελπίζω όλα αυτά τα χρόνια να ήταν πολύ διασκέδαση. Και πάμε για άλλα ακόμη 5 χρόνια. Έκανα βλακεία. Ξέχασα να πηδάω. Οκ, easy. 69 τα φέρνουμε, όχι. Τα 69 κρίκους ήθελα. Πάμε 69. Γιατί 70, 69 ήθελα. Οκ, μάλλον 70. We lost the 69. The library map. Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another, a straight path. Shadow walked through this straight path. There's a way Espio and Shadow could have seen one another. Looks like you have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow to not see him? Να είναι άραγε... Εδώ. Όχι, αυτό είναι χαλί ας πούμε. Κοίτα, η καρέκλα είναι από εδώ, οπότε εδώ. Not quite. Shadow do not see Espio as he was walking through the library. How has Espio be seated? Α, εδώ. Not quite. Εδώ. That's a bookcase. I think Shadow would notice if Espio was stealing one of those while he walked through the library car. Shoot. Shadow do not see Espio as he was walking through the library car. Where could Espio have been seated? Λοιπόν, εδώ. That's a bookcase. I think Shadow would notice Espio was climbing on one of those while he shoot. Εδώ. Interesting. Το ήξερα. Ήταν η πρώτη μου επιλογή να το πω εκεί πέρα. Είμαι αγόρι με λένε Δημήτρη. Οκ, καλώς ήρθες με Δημήτρη. Στο καλό σου ήταν η πρώτη φορά να το πάταγα. Εκεί είχα την ιδέα μου, αλλά έλεγα όχι, μήπως δεν μπορούσε να ήταν αυτό σωστό. Interesting, that's where I was sitting reading my book. And second this, when I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio could have been seen one another from this spot. Because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mention Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you would have seen him. I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi is the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it. Another pair of alibis validate. Ωραία! Πάνε και αυτοί οι δύο παιδιά. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything's straightened itself out in the hand. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are some coffee. Likewise, I could use a breather. Ωραία, το έκανε ο Tails. Μα ο Tails δεν είπε ότι δεν ήταν detective. Και επίσης ο Tails ήταν πάντα μαζί μου ήτανε. Sadly, our work is done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must kept it open and we're supposed to earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector Espio. Give them heck. And if you need any meat chop up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry up for you both. A murder is on the loose. When doors keep getting locked, tick tick tock goes the clock. While our heroes are in caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, let's see what's next. Coming? Ωραία, πάμε αφήνουμε. You sure you don't want to stay and look at all the great books a little longer? Just one more look around. You can never spend too much time in a library. Λοιπόν, τίποτα άλλο. Τα έχουμε δει όλα, Tails. Tails, τα έχουμε δει όλα, the mystery calls. Okay, the investigation continues. Τα είδαμε όλα, Tails. Τι είναι αυτό ρε, ένα τσάο με μουστάκι και γυαλιά. Θα μιλήσουμε στο τσάο εδώ πέρα. Καζίνο, All this stuff is getting heavy. I'll double what I don't need. Να τα παιδιά, τα δύο υπέροχα κορίτσια του Sonic. Όχι του Sonic, ότι είναι ενώ του παιχνίδι Sonic. Anyway. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visit every train car so far, and everyone is saying they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, talk about a warm welcome, quick to the point, aren't you, darling? But I see you brought the microwave master with you. Please don't let that be my legacy. Θα είναι το legacy σου, αυτό μου. Παρότι είσαι ρακούν, αλεπού, λύκος, ό,τι κι αν είσαι. Θα γίνεις microwave man. Alice is right, folks have brought you up a lot. Care to explain? Tell them, Rouge, we're gonna need the help. Please? Alright, I've been hunting for treasure rumored to be stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure in the interview. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell me what it is, Rouge. Alright, well, it's a far-bait's chow egg. I've what chow? Wow, that does sound extravagant. But please, don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. A woman can have multiple goals. I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. She robbed me in the hand immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. I deduced that the Farbird Chow egg is here in this train car locked in a safe. Wait, so the treasure is real? It's actually here? Where did you manage to find the ruse? Oh, well, why don't you both take a look? Oh, blueprint! Έχει κάτι νούμερα πάνω. 230-401. I found the train's blueprint in the library car with the safe code written on it, right on it, the score of a lifetime. The train's blueprint? Please, Ruse, let us see that. Find it, skipper, sweetheart. Ruse, γιατί το κάνεις αυτό? There's a problem, we need your assistance. What kind of problem? The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding the Fabird's Chow egg. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get our car to use the elevator, and our chance of a success grows with everyone's help. So, you want us to help you steal the Fabird's Chow egg? Blaze, you don't have a problem with this? I see no issues here, sounds like a fun business venture. Here, Lord Garrett must be influenced in her decisions here. Either that or breaking the rules must be refreshed for a princess. Do you have an opinion on this? Stealing is for squares. It's time for a 5-finger discount. Stealing for squares! I think the only square here is you, microwave master. Μου την είπε. I must admit, that was the coolest thing I've heard someone say. You know, my cool and mysterious reputation is crumbling. Alright, I mean, I'll help. Well, I suppose if both Blaze and GB are in, let's get that Fabird's Chow egg. That's the ticket. Happy to have you both on the team. Now we must plan. Τι κάνουμε plan? Φάση, τι κάνουμε? Oh boy, what we have gotten ourselves into. Access to the Fabird's Chow egg room is behind a locked elevator door. The security guard has the access card, do we? Attack the guard! Πάμε να επιτεθούμε στο φύλακα. Να τον επιτεθούμε, ένα τσάο είναι. Distract the guard. Distract them, perfect. We're charming enough for that to work. Αλλά ειδικά εσύ, Rouge. That was actually a really nice thing to say. Is everything okay? I've never seen you smile like that. Seems like they don't know how to take a compliment. If I'm gonna be in a casino, my poker face needs to work. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Rouge! Rouge is η δικιά σε αυτό. Of course I'll distract them. Who could resist my feminine charms? I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on a Chow. Plus, your fight might prove useful. I'm not sure you bend the distraction makes sense. Oh, well, fair enough. Let's think it over again. Okay, who's distracting the security guard? Oh, Tails! Sure, I could be the distraction. I don't like the way he said that, Vito. I'm with Blaze. His delivery was shaky. No, really, I could do it. Sorry, buddy, but I think you'll be better off elsewhere. In that case, who should we choose? Okay, Blaze, σειρά σου. You could distract the guard, Blaze. In my life, I've never let a sickly person down. I got fatter. Άμα το επιτεθώ, θα μου κάνανε μήνυση, θα με πετάγανε έξω από το τρό και θα είχα τη δουλειά μου. Οπότε, τώρα που το ξανασκέφτηκα, δεν αξίζει να το επιτεθείς. Great, her voice was so stoic, I gave chills. Well, I trust you. Moving on. What's the distraction? Push a bunch of pocket chips to the floor. Pretend the claw machine is stuck. Ask the Chow about the partner at kids. Pretend the claw machine is stuck. Who puts a claw machine in a casino? This worked great as a distraction. Let's continue the plan. With a card distracted Rouge, how will you get the access card? Grab them and fly up to the rafters. Ask for the card. Pick the pocket. I'll snatch the access key, no problem. That's how in uniform won't notice a thing. Excellent, we can count on you, Rouge. Try not to take anything else from them if you can help it. Θα το πάρει το πορτοφόλι. No promises. With the card obtained, we need to get Blaze out of there. GB, what's your plan? Push the security guard over. Pretend you Blaze his spouse. Says there's a drink without a coaster. Pretend you Blaze his spouse. And you'll be married into the royal family. What's your heritage? Γιατί όχι, δεν θα λέγω όχι να παντρευόμουν την Blaze. Any war crimes I should know about? Well, you dress far too plain. You will need a complete fashion immediately. You know what? Maybe we should try something else interesting. You give up for too easily as well. We had to work on your fortitude. Sir, we'll try something else. Say there's a drink with our coaster. Absolutely vile, I can think of nothing worse. Spice couple. I will never allow such a thing in my kingdom. The guard will go run immediately, I'm sure of it. Great, and with the guard distracted, we all head to the elevator. And just like that, we all make it in the elevator inside. We pop some apple cider! Sing Victor a cappella. So now that's a proper victory. Oh no, one last security measure we didn't account for. What do we do about the mechanical arms attacking from the ceiling? High five each of them! Have tails disable them! Tie them into one big knot. My shoes don't have laces. Does anyone here know how to tie a knot? Yes. Well, no. I can, but I gotta sing a little song while I do it. I'm gonna step in here and vet all this. Let's think of something else. High five each of them. The end of those arms are close. I'm not touching them. My high fives aren't given anyway, willy-nilly. They are to be cherished. I don't think my hands will survive a high five from them. Let's think this. Hive tails disable them. I should be able to disengage them. I'll just need some time. Well, that leads us nicely to our next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. Cry and hope, try the sympathize. Imagine you're not in pain. Pretend there's nothing wrong. Imagine you're not in pain. Tails managed to do it. Darlings, I'm how to say this plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready, let's begin. Alright, let's see what's up that elevator. Για να δούμε τώρα, πάμε να τον... Ω, μπήκαμε κιόλας μέσα. Χρυσός! Ω! I knew the plan would go off without a hint. We could have made it this far without you both. You have my gratitude. Our planning beforehand was very thorough, I must admit, and it was executed to perfection. Enough chatter, now we claim our prize. I have the safe call right here on these blueprints. Let's claim our forbid Zaweg. Okay, πού πάμε τώρα? Εδώ στο μεγάλο ή αυτό μάλλον σίγουρα. No question this has to be the safe with our treasure. Entering the code in the blueprints are fire rules. Oh neat sweetheart, let's see. 230101 0301. Oh wow. It's here. I love it. I have it. Alright, before anyone sees us, let's get out of... Hold on, kiddo, we can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is to this egg? No further secrets whatsoever. Roos, spit it out, what are you hiding? Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each hiding their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone who's opened one of these has never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg? You sure can, but all of you will bear witness to its secret. Ω, τι να έχει. Ω, Κυριάκη Τσαράντη, Δημήτρη, ευχαριστώ για το 2 ευρώ donation. Ευχαριστώ. Το εκτιμώ πάρα πολύ. Γεια σου και σένα Μαρία Μπίμπι. Τι κάνεις, καλώς ήρθες στο live stream. Bruce, I don't know if you should. All you need to do is twist it. Oh. Bruce, τι έκανες? Bruce. Bruce, κράσαρες το παιχνίδι. Bruce, τι γίνε? Τικ, τικ, όχ, όχ, βόμβα είναι, βόμβα, uh-oh. Bruce has no one lived to tell the egg's secret because each egg is a bomb. Είναι βόμβα. I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it after all our hard work? Bruce, fine, but what do we do? Where do I park this thing? That's an excellent question. What do we do with a bomb? Oh, to its eat the egg, take one through toss the egg in the elevator. Open up if see the wires to cut. What do you mean by this? You know, red wire, blue wire, you gotta cut it like one of the movies. This is a movie, GB, this is real life. Just got a good point. Let's finish it and see what happens. Tell the egg to stop. Chaos control the egg away. Stop the egg. Let's stay cool it down with his tails. Rus kiss the egg. Flip the egg upside down. Rock the egg to sleep. Have blaze. Set the egg on fire. Call me crazy, but perhaps fire explosives should mix. You don't think fire will neutralize the blast? You just like to say things, don't you? Maybe. Take one for the team. Smash the egg against the wall. Throw and lock it in the safe. Quick, put the egg back, Ruse. Okay, fine, it's going back in. There's the safe would lock. The door is staying open. What? Close the door, twist the dial. Obviously I am, there must be some way to relock the door. Okay, άντε γεια, it's me, Bilo. Τα λέμε. Ευχαριστώ που είδες για το live stream. There's no other button, so Dias, how are you supposed to? We don't have time to mess with this, think of something else. Smash the egg against the wall. Alright, here goes nothing. Rouge, we have to probably think of a different plan. Let Rouge keep the keys. It's as they say, love always prevails. Φίλησε το αυγό. I still hear the ticking. What a prude. Flip the egg upside down. What's flipping it going to do? I don't know, try it. Nothing happened. Yes. Chaos control the egg away. Where did you hear about chaos control? Doesn't matter. We need a chaos hammer to be able to do that. Well done, it. Take one for the team. Here, give it to me. Get as far away from me as possible. Just remember me as I'm a hero. No, we won't let you do that. I mean, if that's what they want, who are we to? Stop, the microwave kid is obviously not going to sacrifice himself. Their body is far too scrawny to contain any sort of blast. True. Let's think of something else quickly. Let's Tails cool it down with his tails. Cool the bob down with your tails like a fun. Worth a try. I still hear TJ, however, refresh the breeze maybe. Okay, no plan. Twist the egg again. Great idea. Έγινε κάτι? Γιατί αργεί όμως? Τι φάση αυτό, δεν ξέρω καν γιατί καθυστερεί. Ναι, τώρα πρέπει να περιμένω. Θα κάνουμε ένα save σε περίπτωση που γίνει κάτι. Stop, that's clearly not working. Let's think of something else. Tell the egg to stop. Stop. Να πεις στο αυγό να σταματήσει, that did nothing. I can't believe I just did that. Rock the egg to sleep, so you think this egg is just crying and needs to nap? Is that what you're telling us? Everyone's always mad at the idea, guy. Eat the egg! Not without any Sarah word, really? Probably a poor time for jokes, huh? Stop on the egg. That's how I like my eggs, must. I'm guessing you don't like this idea. Obviously not. Toss it in the elevator. Alright, down it goes. We're clearly not going to blow up the elevator. Let's rethink this. Ας περιμένουμε να δούμε τι θα γίνει. Are you insane? Do you want us just to blow up? Χρησιμοποίησα όλες μου τις ιδέες. Δεν ξέρω τώρα τι να κάνω. We need to dispose of the bomb. That's our goal. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg is a bomb? Wait, that's right. I think you will do something. Huh? What's right? Spit it out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, just Espio did say something interesting when we squeezed him about the train's manual. Τι πάραγε, sorry. Oh wait. Okay, what efficient extreme accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the trains spotless? Robotic arms. During events they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Αυτό είναι καλό! Those robot arms that attack us in the elevator seem to have a lot of functions here on the train. If a bomb was brought onto the train disguised as this far-fetched chow egg, the arms would have detected it and would have allowed it on. The only other person who knows this coming and going off the train is the conductor, and he surely would allow such a thing either. So, if we're out of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Σας ελπίζουμε να μην είναι ανατιναχτή. Okay, we wait. Okay. Ωραία, περιμένουμε. Ανοίξε. The egg, it opened, it's hollow, not a bomb at all. You both really were on to something. Phew. My, well, that's one way to get the heart racing. I'm completely revealed. My heart was right, thankfully. Yeah, look what's inside. Ooh, and a chow. Wow, look at that sparkler, it's so heavy too. The final secret to the Farbet chow egg, it's a chow covered in gems. It's perfect, it's extinct, it's revolutionary. Is he drooling over Sparkler Armor? Τις τρώνε τα σάλια σε αυτό εδώ το τσάο κόσμημα. Though I must admit it's stunning. You said no one lived to tell the Farbet Chow is sex cigarette. I wonder why the egg was a bomb. Because they were as tough as us. I don't know, who cares? What a precious treasure, a beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. As much fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call, let's go. Γεια σου και σένα, Tom. Καλώς ήρθες στο live stream. Εξεχνιάζουμε το έγκλημα με το Sonic. Βασικά με το Tails, γιατί ο Sonic την έπαθε, πάει. He beaten the dust. No one seems to suspect anything, and the security guard is back on their post. Hope they subdue the drink coaster fiend okay. Thank you both for your assistance. That hand was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strange and fun. But I prefer to never do it again. Now, Rouge. Rouge. Oh! Rouge, τι κοιτάς, σκορπίδι absorb in that big Basil Chow. Κοιτάει ακόμη σε αυτό το Chow. What is it? About those blueprints. Now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look. While I appreciate your assistance, just as I said, finders keepers. I need them a little longer in case I missed any treasure, but I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it, sweetheart. You can't just add sweetheart to the end of a sentence to make things better. Γεια σου και σένα, Κωνσταντίνος Βλάκος. Βλάτσος, σωστά το είπα? Καλώς ήρθες στο live stream. But I don't think there's any reason you're with here. She's more powerful than me. Well, we'll get out of your way for now then. We have a murder mystery to attend to. Before you go, Shadow gave me and Rouge one of these he passed through earlier. Ooh, κλειδί. Let me unlock the door so you can continue forward. You know, we had a lot of people mention you, but we also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. It's unpredictable, that one. Good luck to you. The door is unlocked. Both of you stay safe. Thanks again. Will do. Come on, GB, let's head out. Gotcha, the mystery continues. Να ένα χέρι. The capabilities of these robotic arms are quite spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. I can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know, the conductor was ordering around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate much smoother with them here. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, that is true. They're very versatile. Από τι συσκευή παίζω? Από το υπολογιστή. Ποια άλλη συσκευή να είμαι? Έχουμε κάτι άλλο να δούμε? Ω, τενεκές! Yes, we must search the trash bin. It's empty. Oh, did I hear an O? I've always believed a thorough investigation if you're picking in the trash. See, it's about persistence tales. My dad told me that when he met my mother, he would drive to her work 2 hours away every Tuesday with a flower from his garden. She quickly agreed to a dare, and when she arrived at the restaurant, she found 2 dozen roses waiting for her. Within a year, the two were married. It's about caring, dedication, and persistence. That's very sweet, but all that's in the bin is a lollipop stick. A lollipop stick? Yeah, like the leftover stick from a lollipop. That's all that's here. Is everything okay? Do you need me to bring you a flower? A flower? Just leave me be. Ό,τι φαίνεται έχει απογοητευτεί πάρα πολύ αυτός ο χαρακτήρας. Dr. Eggman is beautiful love for casinos to run around in, but I've never actually sat down to play any for fun. Well, wanna play blackjack? I don't know how to play that. It's easy, let me show you. We simply don't have time for this. We must avenge Sonic. Probably a good point. Okay, για να δούμε κάτι άλλο. Εδώ? Shall I give the slow machine a try? Ναι, πάμε να παίξουμε. Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Yes, πάμε. Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Όχι. I respect you, Restray. Haha, thanks. Έχουμε κάτι άλλο να δω εδώ πέρα. Jackpot. Night Spinball. Cheating. Visit Twinkly Park. Θα βάλω αυτό εδώ γιατί θυμάμαι που έπαιζα στο Sonic Heroes. Δεν έχουμε κάτι άλλο να κάνουμε. Dr. Eggman. That's Dr. Eggman's logo. I suppose he does deal a lot with the casinos. He's an evil scientist that's always caused trouble for us and Sonic. Every poker chip I've personally seen has had Eggman's mug on it, so I'm not surprised to see this here. That's fair, I suppose I should be so surprised then. Okay, Έχουμε κάτι άλλο να δούμε? Δεν έχουμε κάτι άλλο. Ας μιλήσουμε με τη Ρούζ. Thanks again for your help, Uriel. Now, what can I do for you, darlings? Are you hungry? What a paltry menu. Not a lot of options, sweetie. I think I'll have to pass. Not a problem, just let me know if you need something later. Sure, if I need a pack of chips, I'll holler. You are Libby? Do you think you could go over your alibi again for us, Rouge? When Abby becomes the murder mystery, what do you do? Well, once Amy, Pear, Blaze and I up, immediately rope her in on my chow egg hunt. We split up at the casino car. I went searching for the blueprints. I walked back through the library as saloon car still I found it in the library car. Did you see Sonic at all during your search? Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the tiny car at the beginning. Do you have anything to support the claim? Listen, plenty of people saw me poking around. I have the blueprints on me. I hardly had time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself. We appreciate you answering your questions, Bruce. You take care of it now. Likewise. Okay, Blaze. Pulling off the heist was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games. Can I take your order? Anything on the menu? I'm counted for now, thank you. Well, maybe the egg is about thing destroy my appetite. Yeah, I was nervous myself. We could tell you sweat out of your uniform pretty often. Yeah, you're a very animated person. Animated. Wow. Your alibi? Do you think you could go over your alibi again for us, Blaze? When Amy began the murder mystery, what did you do? Sure, we left the dining car and Bruce pulled me aside to talk about the Farbet chow egg. We work, talk, Diplomacy, the trade did a sudden job which was short, but I didn't leave the car. I gave Amy his present when she stopped by, so Shadow passed through as well. But it was brief. He gave me the exit key and left. Interesting. Do you have any sort of proof you were playing the slots? I do, actually. I kept waiting, so I saved the cash out voucher. You can take a look. Let's see here. 40,000 credits? That's an enormous payout. How do you? I'm just naturally like, I suppose. That's Mirx, she's so self-aware. Well, thank you for your time, Blaze. Anytime. And Cream say hi, of course can do. Κάτσε, είναι η Cream εδώ πέρα. Ωραία, πάμε να φύγουμε. Ready to get going? Let's fight, Shadow. Let's do it. Launch car. Τρία τσάου είναι εδώ πέρα. Παίζουν μουσική. No, it's as good as time as any to clean out my pockets. I know you won't talk. Η Amy έτσι αντισμένη εδώ. You won't talk, but I know exactly why you've been locking these doors. It's hard to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons. No reason is convincing enough. It's inconvincible what you did. Hey, what's going on? I see you made in here, Tails. But I did expect the Iron Chef as well. We'll see what you say when your microwave chili dog is delicious. I'd also like to know why you've been locking doors throughout the train, Shadow. Well, it seems Amy already knows, so ask her. I'm not saying a thing, you lot will have to tell me why. Not if you could leave me be. I have an appointment coming up. An appointment? Who wants to meet him? Well, it seems like Shadow is gonna talk. Let's do some investigating. Alright, ready to fight some answers? Indubitability. Δεν ξέρω τι είπε, my dear. Λοιπόν, ώρα να κάνουμε ένα save. Και εδώ είμαστε στο τέλος. Και μπορεί να κόπηκαν λίγο τα live stream κομμένα σε 3 μέρη, κάτι τέτοιο. Ήρθε η ώρα να τελειώνουμε, παιδιά. Ευχαριστώ που ήρθατε. Όσοι ήρθατε και είδατε το live stream, μην ξεχάσετε like και subscribe εδώ πέρα. Και θα τα πούμε σε ένα επόμενο βίντεο εδώ στο κανάλι. Οκ. Anyway. Yeah, bye.